Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoli Show. Today, we're taking a look at Prey, Killer of Killers. This is the second Predator movie from Dan Trachtenberg. Looks like he's got another one on the horizon after this with Predator Badlands. He, of course, directed Prey, which I personally was a huge fan of. We just recently went through the entire Predator franchise on my show, our rating. Links down below where you can find all those episodes if you're curious to check those out. But for right now, we're going to jump on into this one. I love that they brought Dan Trachtenberg back. I really liked Prey. I know a lot of people had issues with it. I really liked it. However, this one's an animated version. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I don't know how much I'm going to like the animation style. I was a little bit put off when I heard it was animated versus a live action, but it's going straight to Hulu, so at least you won't have to pay for it when you want to see it. Let's check it out, see what we think. Is that just a boy? Okay, are we getting different generations? Like feudal Japan, looking like World War II. Soon, nice. Oh! Alright, they're not holding back.
You are old enough now. It's time I tell you about the monster.
Vikings? Okay. I was on board until we saw the Predator itself. Like that, okay.
We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
Damn it, everything but the Predators looks cool. That's badass. Jesus. We've never seen them hunt with that thing before, have we? Hulu on June 6th. All right, let's take a deeper look. All right, so we start off in what looks like the Viking village, and if I'm not mistaken, this guy's holding two broken shields. Maybe, no, I'm pretty sure he's holding two broken shields, maybe to signify for two lost brothers. Not sure. Now, I said for a while there, I really want to see like a Predator versus a Japanese soldier. I know we got a little bit of like a samurai show off in, I think it was Predators, the one on the other planet. Like this imagery looks so cool to me. I would love to have seen this. I can't, I'm just going to keep harping on it. I wish it was real life. I wish it was live action, but I mean, this at least looks really good. I'm not in love with the look of the Predators. We'll stop on them and take a better look at them, but from the trailer, All right, so what we're looking at here is much more in line with what I think a Predator actually should look like. This I'm actually very on board with. Okay, so the first time watching the trailer, I wasn't really sold on the look of these Predators. They don't look quite right to me, but then I kind of pieced it together that like there's the one Viking person telling the other Viking person like, I'm going to tell you the story about the monsters, and then we see this, and like each Predator that we're seeing, there's three different timelines from what I'm gathering, kind of like a World War II, feudal Japan, and Vikings. Each Predator is kind of what they would fear or what they would have their warriors look like. So in the Viking time, you've got this hulking brute, which makes sense. When I think of Vikings, I think of mass muscles, big people just taking wild swings with axes and stuff like that. Of course, their Predator would be massive. We jump ahead to the Japanese era, and of course, we've got a much more slick person. I'm not going to say this guy looks like a ninja, but you can see he's got far more weapons going on. He's got more armor going on. He's looking more like a ninja. He's looking like something that you would see in a Japanese movie. This kind of makes sense. And then for the one where he's fighting the World War II pilots, he's in technology. He's wrapped around technology. He's got more body armor on him. He's got that weird little eyepiece thing going on there, which might just be slits, but just makes me think of like there's probably getting a readout or something on that eyepiece. The point is he's fighting them with technology. He looks more technology based. I think it's actually maybe not what I expect from a Predator design. And again, I'd love to see it in live action, but nonetheless, kind of cool what they're going for on this one. We'll have to check it out. And I'm sorry, I just had to show this again. This scene was so cool. He actually shoots a harpoon directly through the entire plane, blows the entire plane apart, grabs the guy, pulls him back. Now, generally speaking, predators are very interested in having like trophies. I don't know. It looks like he might just get pulled off and like thrown out of his ship more so than brought into the predator ship. But if he was actually hunting people and getting their trophies out of the planes, that's pretty cool. All right, Predator Killer of Killers is coming to Hulu on June 6th. You can check that one out for free at home. It does look pretty cool. I'm just going to keep saying it. I wish it was live action. I loved Prey. I would have loved to have seen another movie from him in that direction. But it looks like Predator Badlands is coming out. It says 2025, but it also says they're still working on plot, so I don't really believe that. But when there's a trailer for that one, you can best believe I'm going to do a reaction for that one because I love this franchise and I really like Dan Trachtenberg's work on the previous movie. Hopefully this one's just as good, and maybe when the live action ones, when Badlands comes out, that'll be his little three-piece, proving that he's really good at doing this and they can keep the Predator franchise online. Predator has had a sordid history. Some of them are good, some are bad, but none of them have really connected all that well. If they can get a director in board who is actually knowing what he's doing and actually connected to this franchise, I'd be so incredibly here for it. But what do you guys think? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below whether this is a pass or a fail for you, if it's something you're excited for or something you just have no interest in whatsoever. I'd love to hear about it. Either way, hit the like button, hit subscribe so that I see you in the next one.